Dr. Ritchie, thank you so much for joining me, a fellow Pennsylvanian, actually.
Oh, great. Nice to meet you.
Tell me a little bit about your new job with Geisinger.
Sure. I just started there last year as a new director of a new department. We are really interested in precision medicine and precision health, and so we have an initiative called the MyCode Community Health Initiative, where we're enrolling our patients as research participants. We currently have about 100,000 people, or a little over 100,000, that have consented for research. Our research is really broad, so we have full electronic health records on all of these individuals. So it's people who see all of their health care kind of within the health system. They're consented for research very broadly, so different diseases and health. We also have them consented for return of results, and so we're starting to do sequencing of their whole exome as well as genome-wide genotyping, and starting to return incidental findings to the patients. We also are consenting them for recontact. So if we want to bring them back in to do more in-depth phenotyping or collect...
Can you explain phenotyping?
Sure. Looking at more about their health, more about the disease that they might have. You know, most of what we get, we pull from their electronic health record, which is collected specifically for their clinical care, not for research.
Right.
And so maybe we need an MRI or additional surveys or measurements collected by a physician, and so we can bring them back in for those. We also could collect their family members, ask them to bring family members in who might have the same condition, or siblings who don't have the condition, so that we could also sequence them as well.
So these are you are studying them very intensely, from their genome to their diseases. So what do you think that you're going to find from this?
Well, I hope that we're going to find a lot about why people are developing the diseases that they are. Start to understand kind of the patterns of inheritance of certain disorders. Are things as prevalent or as penetrant as we think they are? So there are certain mutations that we think have a certain penetrance in the population.
Meaning that you can see them exhibited, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And most of those we've only studied in the context of families that have the disease. Here we're studying this kind of in a population of individuals. So we'll be able to really get a better sense for, given that you have a mutation, let's say in a BRCA breast cancer gene, how likely are you to have that disease manifest? Most of the data we have are from family studies. Here we're doing this in a population. And in addition, I hope that we learn more about population health. So not only what's making people develop disease, but what's protecting people from disease. Is it their genes? Is it their environment? Is it a combination of both?
It's wonderful. It sounds like you're going to have really robust data.
Yeah, it's a really, really great opportunity, and our patients are so engaged in what we're doing, which I think is a huge part of it. They're very active. It's a health system where people get all of their care there. They've been doing that for years, so we have electronic health record data for 20 years on some of our people. So they're born in the system. They see the pediatricians, the family health, any specialty clinics. They're all part of the system in the same EHR, and so it allows really rich research. And they feel very part of the initiative, which is why it's the Community Health Initiative. They're part of the research with us.
It's wonderful that you're getting to feel so engaged with the research.
Yeah, it's really important.
Thank you so much for speaking with me today.
Sure, thank you.